what I don't understand is people are failing to see that President Trump did his job under a treaty between the Ukraine and the United States signed by Bill Clinton in 1999. He enforced a treaty involving corruption within government. And I'm going to tell you guys something else. Underneath that treaty, we are duty bound to assist the Ukraine in getting Biden and Hunter rounded up and put into their custody, as well as all their asset forfeiture. Sorry about that. Woo, that's not even a hard word. Anyways, their asset forfeiture. And, they need to be getting ready to get packed up and over there, because he's also duty bound. Our president's also duty bound to assist in that. And I'll tell you another thing. These people out there that are acting like, they're constitutional experts, well, I'm going to tell them something. Pictures are already to the president about you characters. You're crisis actors, and you're seen in other false flag shooting things. You're paid. And so for me to sit here as a proud member of the Federalist Society, who knows my Constitution, I'm shaming you. I'm shaming all of you for sitting up there like experts when you know that you're being paid to do this. And how dare you represent yourself as some sort of an expert when there's societies of us out there that know our Constitution. And obviously nobody's briefed the Dems that this treaty is in force, and nobody's briefed Biden that he under that treaty needs to be shipped off to the Ukrainians. So let them have them, because I'll tell you what, in other countries they're getting rid of their corruption, and they're doing it big time. But the MSM isn't reporting that these people are being dragged out of office, and they're being killed right there in the streets. They're being quartered and dragged. They're being shot and hung. And I'll tell you, they don't want to report that to America, because they know that there's going to be some problems. So, with that being said, it just, we need to say good riddance to the Bidens, because, our president needs to do his job, and he did his job by enforcing that treaty. Nobody has any business running for office in America under that kind of serious investigation. I don't care how slick POTUS did it, or when he did it, or how he did it, but he enforced that treaty, and he did a great job doing it. And I hope that he's using that treaty to investigate others. The White House has a responsibility to us before he has a responsibility to a crooked politician trying to get back into office. And another thing, these jobs that are coming up for grabs, I mean, we need 2.1 million Americans to step up with POTUS in these next elections and take these jobs. Our government, our framers made it so simple with our government, guys. Roll over terms of office with the citizens every couple of years between the presidencies. And so that is what, it's so simple. And that's what keeps everything in a balance and check. And that's what prevents deep-seated corruption that we're seeing right now. So, with that being said, we need to step up in the polls. And, POTUS, he likes this idea, and if you notice in his rallies, he'll say things like, I was just a businessman, I wasn't a politician, I didn't know anything about government, and look at what an outstanding job he's doing. He works because he's not a career politician. There shouldn't be generational career politicians, and as much as I would love to see POTUS be able to redo his 4 and then do another 4, guys, or do even for the rest of his life, however long he wants to. I would love that, in a perfect world. But guys, that's not the way our government was designed, and in all reality, POTUS might have to spend his next 5 years just getting rid of all of this corruption. And if that's what it takes to make America great again and standing on its feet again after Trump is gone, then, that's what it takes. This in lies the tragedy, patriots. We would have had 4 beautiful years with POTUS had we not had all this nonsense. And this is why it's necessary for Americans to step up with POTUS. Get as many as you can. And you guys, we need staffs. For all these people. You think all these crooked staffs are going to stay on, when we get in there and start cleaning house? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. So share my message. Please get in touch with me through my channel. I'm going to be giving videos on like how to go about running for office in your local area. Who's running for office? Members of the media are slithering out of the spotlight, and I've noticed a trend of them running for offices, and I've pointed this out to POTUS. So, these things need to be called out, and in order to make America great again with POTUS and hopefully have a really great 4 years with him, we have got to step up with him. He almost lost the election in the smaller town, little districts and things like that, because they started to get infested in there. And so since they're losing big on the in the big arena, they're going to try and infiltrate these small towns, and I'm just coming back home from a couple of years out with the media, and I want to make America great again too. Bullshit. If anybody from the media is running for your local offices, my gosh, call them out. Shame on them. Shame on them, because that's what the media is up to next. And my God, it's bad enough when they were media in the media. Can you imagine media in elected offices? Oh, for the shame of this country. So if you ever wanted to run for office and you think, oh my gosh, am I going to be able to do it? Hey man, we're going to put a channel together that's going to work, and I'm not too worried about YouTube going anywhere. POTUS got us the oil. He's a businessman, and he would never be foolish enough to lose big tech. He's about to score big tech for the Patriots too. You just watch, and make it all fair. So with that being said, have a good evening. Subscribe, share my message. I don't need any monetization or money from anybody, so I'm all good to go out there as far as that goes. So we just need people to step up and get involved. It's time in America. And America has been waiting for this opportunity. Let's show the world what a real revolution is about. We're not going to go there and throw sticks and stones at them. We're not going to go there and drag them out of office and lynch them. We're not going to go there and yell at them or throw bricks and burn down buildings and da-da-da. We're not going to do any of that. We're simply going to prepare ourselves over the next 323 days, and we're going to step up with POTUS, and we're going to replace them. So when they pull their heads out and they look around, they've got 20 million Americans basically there, eager, bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, and also it's going to make arrests go down easier. I also believe in this process that a lot of these corrupt politicians and their staffs are going to start resigning big time once they realize that the public awareness is so stretched that people are going to be looking for their jobs, like, hey, how do I get a resume for this position? And you need to start asking these questions, because you know what, this year is going to go by quick, and so let them play their games, concentrate on that, and let's get a plan together, and let's take America back with POTUS and make it great again. So with that being said, my name is Charlinda. I'm a member of the Federalist Society, and I also represent a lot of voters here in Maricopa County where POTUS is concerned, and their objectives and their goals. And, because there's a lot of people that are in offices right now that shouldn't be in offices due to rigged elections, and that's all I'm going to say about that. But POTUS does listen and value to people that he knows should have been in office, and so we'll just leave it at that.